welcome to this month's Guitar Journal. And this time around, we're going to be breaking stuff up into 5 separate lessons in which we take on 5 different positions on the guitar and play an entire 12-bar blues solo, so 2 iterations through the 12-bar blues in that one position. So you notice, like, you know, when it came to the, we're in A here, when it came to the 4 chord, I didn't go up to this position here. Get back to the 1 like that, you know. This is certainly stuff that you can and should do, but the focus here is going to be forcing ourselves to stick into one position and learning a couple of example solos in one position. And what that'll help you do is get familiar with playing the chord shapes outside these typical blues box things. And then just, you know, moving them up here. And then back down. And then the 5 comes and you go. And then 4. You know, and then maybe ends there instead of coming down here if you're getting used to it. But, you know, this whole exercise is going to be to find, you know, the shapes that are going to work on these. And I even had a little sort of a outside step a la Robin Ford there, which is sometimes fun to spice up your 5 chords, and we'll talk about doing that in each of the solos too, so you'll learn those positions as well. All right, so there's going to be a tab for this. This will be up on the new Jodoc Music website, and this is also going to be in combination with Musento, and I'll put a link to that also, and you can then sign up for lessons there, and you could be able to make a lessons plan and have all the PDFs available and everything right there on that website. Definitely check it out. It's very cool. All right, so first of all, let me state the obvious is for the 1 chord, playing here in A, we've got the typical blues box, okay? And the whole idea here is to make the shift between the chords. So the most important note is going to be our 3rd. Little sharp there, sir. Okay, and then the 7th, because the 7th is going to be 1/2 step above the 3rd of the next chord when you're moving like that from the 1 chord to the 5 chord. So these are the kind of things. All right, and you'll hear that's not the standard 5 note for the A chord. That's where in the D7 it's different. Okay, we're going to have a C natural instead of a C sharp, and that way when you get back to your A chord, that C sharp is going to sound nice and important again. Okay, so let's just go over this whole shape right here. The notes that it's possible to use. Okay, as pure major, adding the 7th, and of course bends back into the root. Now move to the 4 chord. Okay, our scale here is going to be this. And then we're going to be with that D root, a 1/2 step away from the 3rd of A also. So those are our important motions to get down when moving between these. So that's D scale shape. You can add in the 9th, or the 2nd rather. Cool is the Charlie Christian style, adding the chromatic approaches on all those notes. Motion back to A. All right, all that'll be in the PDF. Okay, and I'll just go over a little bit of what I was doing for the licks. We'll get to the 5 chord in a second. Started off 1, 2, 3. Okay, you want to make sure you're hammering onto that C sharp. That's a real fast move. You can do that one with sort of a hybrid picking, or just flat picking. Okay, and again, we're focusing on that C sharp there. Might have been a little bit notey to make it, you know, in time there, but the exact transcription is in the solo. I want you to just kind of get an idea of where the thinking is. Okay, a lick like that in D. Okay, those are some licks in D out of that shape there, okay? Okay, that would be like... Alright, getting around your fourth, minor third to the major third. Watch your intonation on those. Actually, intentionally left that one out. I'm saving that for another pass through on this. But anyway, that's also a possible lick in there when you're working with that shape. Okay. Okay, I hope that's some good food for thought on playing through the 1 to the 4. Now, for this shape here, I might also recommend you pick up my Charlie Christian method for jazz guitar. That's got loads of licks based around the this position here. Okay, all kinds of stuff like that. Okay, all those kind of things. It really gets you moving well with inside that shape, which is a little bit unfamiliar for a lot of people. All right. Next up, 5 chord. 2 approaches to that. First one was real simple. From the 1, giving a little blues note bend there instead of that. Straight up to the, you know, the full major third. Little flat 5 action and a little sort of quarter tone bend action there, and then right up to the root of the 5 chord, okay? Okay, and that's the notes being D and C are going to give us either the 7th of the 5 chord, right, as a D, or the root note, and then the 7th of the 4 chord, okay? Okay, and it's very similar to the lick that I was even doing in the beginning. Okay, there, of course, that's hammering on. Okay, here. Okay, then the resolution. Okay, and that one right there is a very important turnaround lick you should know. I hear that on all sorts of old blues recordings, and it's definitely one of the standards. Just really cool. All right, then the second approach to playing over the dominant 7th chord that I used here is what Robin Ford would do, is to play dominant 7th arpeggios off both the root note of the 5 chord and a half step above. And here, oops. Okay, and combine all those notes into a big mega scale, and what you wind up with is okay, or E to E there. That's up out of our range, but that's the scale you get. And the cool thing about it is you get the root, the flat 9, so you're getting a lot of tension, the minor third and the major third, so those are fitting, the flat 5 and the standard 5, those are fitting, the 6th, the 7th, and then you're back to the root, okay? And then you get the minor, flat 9, minor third, major third again, and then your flat 5 and 5, okay, 6, 7, and root. Okay, so it's a colorful little scale, and it's pretty easy to remember because of that just half step, whole step kind of thing. And then I just cooked up a little lick out of that, and that's one you got to sit down with a little bit and just sort of kind of create some licks and then put them into use and see if they sound good. They can get really freaky sounding, or you know, you work out so that they kind of just sound a little bit more fitting to what it is and doesn't get too far outside. So in any case, okay, that's a little strange at first. When once you resolve to the D, okay, and you just have to turn around again. And ending in A there. In this case, just sort of like an ending lick. All right, all that stuff, like I said, will be tabbed out in the PDF if you want to pick that up. And these PDFs will be, you know, standard few bucks donation, link below the video. And if you sign up for Musento, then these PDFs will all be available to you in there for free. And you get a free month anyway, so you might as well sign up and try it out, and you can grab the PDFs while you're at it. And check out Greg's very cool site, which if you're looking to improve your guitar playing, it's a great way to make schedules for yourself. How much to practice a day? What have you been working on? Because you know how it is. You're clicking through YouTube and it's like, oh, I got this lick, and you get some tabs open, and you know you're like kind of just poking around and probably looking at more videos than actually learning anything. So the discipline aspect of that is really big. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I hope this has been informative. And please do give me the thumbs up and subscribe if you're digging the videos. Gives me the willpower to make some more. All right. See you next time around.